Hello, sports fans. It's me, Sportsman Z, Bob Zolke, and today I am back with another game playing my World Champion 1991 White Sox against another 1996 or 1991 World Champion White Sox against another 1996 American League team. If you recall, I had said that I was going to take my 1991 White Sox based on cards that I had sent off to the company to have made. So Strat-O-Matic actually made the cards of my players off my team based off the statistics that I had kept during the season and sent to them. And I put those cards into the computer game, and so that's how I have my 1991 World Champion White Sox. And we will be playing the 1996 Texas Rangers today. If you recall, the last game I did, we played Boston in Boston, and we lost. They pitched Clemens, and we pitched Bud Black. And in this game, I'm pitching Tom Bolton, who was on my starting staff for that World Championship team. And Texas will be putting up Ken Hill. So we will get started. Darrell Hamilton will face Bolton to begin. It looks like he's going to ground out. Ivan Rodriguez. And looks like that was a base hit, so he's on. And that brings up Rusty Greer. I was a big fan of Rusty Greer. I liked Rusty Greer. Bolton will be dealing. And it looks like he struck out. And then that brings up Juan Gonzalez. And he's out. So up comes our team with Lloyd Mosby facing Ken Hill. Stepping in against Ken Hill. And he walked. And that brings up Dan Pasqua. And Dan Pasqua's going to fly out. And Tim Wallach's up. And it looks like that'll be a fly out. And now Kirby Puckett is coming up. He might have gotten a hit. Yeah. Well, or an error. Let's see, what was it? Sandy Alomar's up. And he is going to be out. So, no runs after one, and here's Mickey Tettleton. And he's out. Dean Palmer, another one. Another blast from the past, like Dean Palmer. And he's out, and that brings up Mark McLemore. He's out. So here's Alex Cole to face Ken Hill. Apparently the computer decided to sit Kevin Moss in this game. I don't know why really, but I'll go with it. I didn't think to look at the lineups or adjust the lineups any. I just jumped right into the game. So Dave Bergman comes up for us. Dave Bergman, who did not have a lot of at-bats for me, didn't play a lot that year. So, we are now in the top of the third. Still no score. And here is Damon Buford. And he's out. And Kevin Elster's up, the 9th hitter. And he's out. And back to the top of the order with Darrell Hamilton facing Bolton. And that could be a hit. Nope, he's out. So that brings up Rene Gonzalez for us in the bottom of the 3rd. And he strikes out. And Lloyd Mosby is up. And he is out. And that brings up Dan Pasqua. Dan Pasqua's out. So no runs there. And Ivan Rodriguez is going to lead off the 4th against Bolton. And he'll be out. Rusty Greer. And he walked. And Juan Gonzalez is up with Greer on. Could be a double play. Yep, twin killing. And that brings up Tim Wallach. Well, at least I know I got Moss as a nice pinch hitter sitting on the bench with all those home runs. Why the computer would decide that somebody with 65 home runs should be sitting on the bench, I don't know. But Sandy Alomar up with Puckett at first and only 1 out. And that's it. And Mickey Tettleton, the Fruit Loop man, facing Bolton, and he's out. And that brings up Dean Palmer. And looks like he'll be out. That was a good left side of the infield with Wallach and Guillen at 3rd and short, respectively. And then another ground ball to Guillen, will probably be an out. So, Ken Hill back to the mound facing Alex Cole. And he's out. Man, oh no, he got on. So, let's see, 75%. I don't think so, but we'll just let Guillen hit. And that's going to be a fly ball. And there is 1 out with Cole at first. Let's see, should we try to steal? I think I'll try to steal. Down to 45%, I'm still going to go. And he made it. Yeah, he made it, and there was a bad throw, and he went to 3rd. So now he is at 3rd base, 90 feet away with Dave Bergman up and only 1 out. And that's going to be a base hit. Bergman will knock him in. And Rene Gonzalez up, and with the bottom of the order coming up, that was a good move, I think. And he beat it out. But he juggled it too, so let's see. Yeah, there was an error on Elster on that. So Mosby comes up with 2 on and only 1 out. And there's a double play. So we have a 1-0 lead, and Bolton goes back to work, this time against Buford. And he's out. Kevin Elster up. And he is out. And that brings up Darrell Hamilton. And he strikes out. So we go to the bottom of the sixth with a 1-0 lead and Pasqua up. And with him on board, we got Tim Wallach. And Tim Wallach, is that a hit? No. And now Kirby Union Gap Puckett is up. And he's out. Sandy Alomar up with 2 outs and Pasqua at first. That could be a base hit. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay, it is, yeah. Now Alex Cole's up with runners at the corners and 2 down. And that could be a hit. Nope, he's out. It's hard because, you know, I've been playing a lot of out of the park baseball and watching out of the park and watching other games, other types of games like action PC baseball on YouTube. And so now when I watch one of the Strat games, it's hard to tell. I mean, it used to be easy to tell whether it was going to be a hit or an out, but now it's like it's not anymore because I'm so used to seeing those other games being played and, you know, what are hits and what are outs in those games. So Greer is on board with 1 out and Juan Gonzalez up. And we're clinging to a 1-0 lead. And Mickey Tettleton comes up. 2 outs now. And that should be a fly out, right? Okay. We got the 7th inning stretch action. And Ozzie Guillen up. Ken Hill and Tom Bolton are in real tight pitcher's duel here. And Guillen's on first. Bergman. Let me see if I can pinch hit for Bergman with Moss. Yeah, and I am going to do that. Where is Bergman? There he is. Okay. I don't really know why you would play Moss. Okay, so now he brings in Gil Heredia. Hill wanted no part of Moss. And Gil Heredia probably is figuring out right now that he didn't either. As that's going to be a home run that gives us a 3-0 lead. And Rene Gonzalez is up, and they're going to bring in Mike Stanton. So he just faced, Heredia just faced 1 batter, and that was Moss. He gave up a 2-run jack to him, and then his day is over. He's going to hit the showers. And now Mosby is up with 1 out. And that brings up Pasqua with 2 down in the 7th, and we now have a 3-0 lead. And we will put Moss at first base. And back to the grind with Bolton. Strike 3. Bolton could go to the distance here. He's only given up 1 hit, as a matter of fact. And that may be a fly out. And it is. And that brings up Don Buford. And Tim Wallach is up. That's an out. Kirby Puckett. bottom of the 8th. So when we go to the top of the 9th, Bolton has a one-hitter. And if you've been following some of these games that I've been playing in my playoff series with the card and dice, I had 2 no-hitters in 2 of the series. One by Steve Stone and one by one of the Kansas City Royals pitchers from 1978. And I think it was Dennis Leonard. Yeah, it was Dennis Leonard. But up until then, I'd never had a no-hitter ever in Strat-O-Matic. And then I had 2 of them. And now, here, in this game, we could potentially have a one-hitter in the computer game. Now, I don't remember if I've ever had a one-hitter. I may have. But anyway, Bolton goes back out to the mound with his one-hitter intact in the top of the 9th. And that's going to be a strike out. And Darrell Hamilton's up. And that could be a ground out. And it is, and he's 1 out away from a one-hitter. And Ivan Rodriguez is up. And there it is. There's a 2-hitter now. All right, so now it's not so spectacular. I mean, I may have had a 2-hitter at some point. But anyway, Greer's up. And I was just thinking I should have walked Rodriguez. So now there's 2 runners on and Juan Gonzalez, and so I'm going to go to the pen now. I mean, now there's, I don't think he could be too upset with me. We're going to bring in Barry Jones. And he's going to get a ground out for the last out. And we win the game 3-0. So there you go. There's the box score. The 1991 World Champion White Sox defeating the Texas Rangers, which are called the Texans because I didn't go in and fix the names. But so anyway, we beat them 3-0. But it's going to be it for me right now. Bob Zolke, Sportsman Z. Remember to subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see more of these types of games with my world champion White Sox. We're now 1-1. But for right now, it's me, Sportsman Z, Bob Zolke, signing off.